Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be conducting market analysis on the DXY, EurUsd, and the GbpUsd. So if you are a fan of the fiber EurUsd and the cable GbpUsd, we are going to be using the dollar index for directional bias for today and for the rest of the week. So first of all, we always say the best thing to do and the first thing to do is to check the calendar. And you can see here we have the calendar for this week. And the calendar we got this from the Forex Factory, forexfactory.com. So today, May 7th, Tuesday, we already turned on only the high impact news because these are the news that would move the market in a volatile way. So for this for this day, we only have the Australian dollar for 5.30. I need to refresh this as the outcome should have already come out. Great. So you can see 4.35. So if you trade the Australian dollar, check on it. Most likely it has already exploded within the past few minutes because it came out about 10-11 minutes. We might even pop and check maybe AUD USD or any of the AUD pairs just to have a look at the volatility. But our concentration is going to be on the EurUsd and the GbpUsd. So there's nothing much for the USD today, right, on the calendar. So we are just going to just go back to the charts and look at the DXY and what's happening with it. Guys, if you remember from the videos from last week when we were discussing the DXY and the trend change and all, yes, indeed, we already witnessed the breakout of these lows as support, which did nicely, got to this area here, as you can see, looking to the far left, and then even drop further down to this point here, as you can see as well. So for your levels, you need to always look to the left because the price action to the left will tell us what had happened in the past, and history tends to repeat itself. Great. So now we are interested in something because for this new week, we've had an explosive move to the downside, but then we are expecting a further drop to the downside. But first of all, I would like to see price pull back to this area here, or maybe even to this area. This area we can call a resistance area, while here we can call a supply area. So if price should break out of these areas here, can you see these areas that we marked over here? By the way, you can see it has even formed a wedge. This is a wedge pattern. Sorry, my hand might not be that straight, but that is a wedge pattern and is already at the highs here, trying to bust out. If this is the case and it busts out, this is the DXY from the 4 hours time frame. You can as well drop down to 1 hour or 30 minutes. Don't drop down lower than 30 minutes because it might probably be a bit too noisy, right? And that's the scalper's home. So we're looking out for a breakout here and maybe a pullback here and then push higher, either to this point of resistance or to this point of supply. Now, if this is the case for the USD index in appreciation, that is, then we should be expecting the EurUsd to go the opposite direction, which is down. So let's just pull up the EurUsd here. Okay, so this here is the EurUsd, and you can see we've already done our markings as well. And the same thing is what we're looking out for. You can see we already have our little diagonal trend line here from using this point and this point. So as we're expecting the DXY to appreciate, we're expecting the EurUsd, as we can see in front of us, to depreciate. Now, if that is the case, look at this area here. You could call it a minor area, but it is also very important. And here in the past, you can see what happened, right? So in the past, it acted as resistance, resistance, and then support. But then it's coming back down to this point here. And peradventure, just as the DXY we have, you might as well break out, use here for a retest pullback and then drop further down, either to here or even to drop further down the more. Now, pay attention to this chart that we're conducting the analysis on for today, because tomorrow, when we do a follow-up and it does as expected and we make pips, it simply means that you can make pips as well. It's all about analysis. If you're going to be making money from the business, your analysis has to be on point. Simple. So this is the EurUsd here, and this is what we're waiting for, this floor, this minor but important floor here. So we'll see how that plays out as well at the end of the day. GbpUsd, let's see what it is painting as well. The same story, if you look very well. This even has a better wedge pattern, as you can see, a triangle wedge. So we're just waiting for the breakout over here, probably breakout and a pullback to these areas here. And then you could get a position here to short, to sell, and take it further down, right? We also have some areas here. If you look very well, we have some areas here important. So this could be like TP1. I'll just put one here, or this could be TP2 over here. So I'm looking for a drop as well on the GbpUsd. If this is the case, we might probably have the same thing for like the AUD/USD or even the NZD/USD. Let's also check on the AUD/USD because of the rate statement that just came out a few minutes ago, about 15 minutes ago. And I want to believe we should have some volatile movement at the end of the day. AUD/USD. Let's see what we have over here. Beautiful. Can you see? This is AUD/USD from the same 4 hours. And if you look very well, this massive down candle, guys, don't get confused. Our down candles here are green and the up candles here are red, right? Because some might be saying, why are your colors the other way? It's not about the colors, but it's about the direction of the candle. So people already have that thought process that green is for up and then red is for down. But in the classes that we conduct, we want you to understand price, not colors. So you understanding price has to do with the direction of price. And that's why we change the colors around. So whether you see green and red in this format or in the normal format that people understand, or you see black and white or pink and yellow, a lady could probably use like strawberry color and pink or whatever, right? And then you say because you're used to green and red, you don't know what the market is trying to do. That is absolutely wrong. So you can see what we have done here with this massive candle to the downside. Let me show you guys something. By the time we like drop down in time frames, let's drop down in time frame, maybe to like 1 hour. Let's drop down to 1 hour and let's see what we have over here. Guys, this 1 hour candle, right? This is still within the news that just came out for the AUD. Let's even drop down to like 30 minutes. Let's drop down to 30 minutes. Let's drop down to 30 minutes. Oops, not applicable. What do you mean not applicable? Okay, let's do it this way. Let's just come here. 30 minutes. You can see the same 30 minutes. Let's do something as well, 15 minutes. 15 minutes, beautiful. Can you see this 15 minutes? This was the one. This 15 minutes was one from the 30, right? From that 5:30 from this news over here, the 5:30 a.m. UK time. This is it, 5:30. And you see, based on the news, cash rate, you can see the massive candle to the downside, right? And this is the next one that just opened up about 3 minutes ago, this small one here. So obviously, this big candle was as a result of the news. So whenever you see big candles in your chart, always know it was due to high impact news that came out for that particular day. And that's why we always say, check the calendar to know what is happening. And if you look at it, Wednesday might probably be quiet, but Thursday, wow, GBP, I'll tell you guys, any pounds currency pair, be careful with them because Thursday is going to be massive for the pounds. That's all I can say. It's best for you to protect your account, ensure that your own money is in your own account and not your money in somebody else's account. Obviously, it should be the other way around. Try and get other people's money into your own account, and that's how your own account grows. Now, I'm going to be rounding up now. If you want to learn more, you can always head over to the trading school. The link is in the description, and then feast your eyes on more information on how to learn better and so on. So we have talked about the DXY and what we are looking at for today. Let me just change this time frame back to 4 hours. What we're expecting for the DXY, we're expecting to go bullish from this 105.20, 105.20. We're expecting to go to at least 105.60 or 55 area over here. So let's see how that plays out. And then even if the market is going to reverse, make sure that you pay attention to this area here where it is. Because this area here could also be a bounce. You know, we're expecting a breakout, but it could also be a bounce. So look for clues around here and try to follow the direction. You have any questions, feel free to comment in the section below. If you are new, once again, guys, don't forget, give the video a thumbs up. Well, even if you're not new, give the video a thumbs up. And if you are new or you are not new, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you are well in tune with when we drop new videos, right? Okay, thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of the day. Trade safely, protect your account, use stop loss, calculate your risk management appropriately using, we have a position size calculator here on the school, so you can get that here and do your calculation, right? So do what you need to do. Make sure that your account balance doesn't get depleted heavily. So use the proper volume lot size accordingly. Thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of the day. Peace.